There were some issues that had to do with investigative techniques, evidence handling, report writing, and in Ketchum's defense, quite frankly, I've been here 14 years, or going on that, and there have been 5 management changes up here. So it's been difficult, I think, to maintain that consistency that you need from a law enforcement perspective, but specifically from a prosecution standpoint. I mean, frankly, a case that we take to trial is only as good as the investigation that precedes it. And so that's why when this issue came up, a contract for services, Walt talked to me, I spoke with you, and really felt comfortable with what was going on, because the main thing that we need from a prosecution standpoint is consistency. Consistency in evidence handling, report writing, and investigation. And I think my association with the sheriff over the last 14 years, they have been able to put together a task force. I mean, I look at the Johnson case. Walt was able to have the resources to dedicate a task force for 18 months in that case, from the investigation to the trial. And so, and several other cases that a little lesser known, but extremely high profile, they were able to do that. And so I think that's very important. And I think the sheriff's office brings that ability to put those resources where they're needed. Like Walt said, if there's a major crime, he'll direct those resources up here, along with my office working on the investigation in the early phases to try to get this thing ready for trial. So from that standpoint, Mayor, I think this is from a strictly prosecution standpoint, I can't speak to the money, the contract issue of it. I'll leave that to the commissioners and the council. But I think from a purely law enforcement standpoint, for the citizens of Ketchum, the citizens of this community, and my office, I think it's a very positive thing.